Hello, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we do everything cruising related with Carnival. My name's Reese, and joining me on this wonderful Podcastaway adventure is my good friends, Tommy Kennedy and Trevor Selby.
Yay!
Good job, Reese. Good job.
Good job
buddy.
with the opening.
Thank you. I was just trying to be the funny.
Yeah, you're trying to be the funny. Oh, that's so good. Oh, man.
Hi, Gary. Hi, cruising is fun.
Hey, Gary. Hey, cruising is fun.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
I missed all you guys.
Hi, peer runners.
Yes. Hi, peer runners. We've got everybody in the house, it looks like. So
What
cruising
raise
is fun.
the roof?
Raising the roof. Oh my gosh, the Lido deck is even in here.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, that's crazy. Yeah, Reese. There we go, man. Today we have a fantastic show for you guys. I think we've got some stuff planned out. Actually, we had a pre-production meeting on a day that wasn't the day we were doing the podcast.
It was supposed to be done. It was supposed to be the day before we recorded the podcast, but
yeah,
someone had family issues.
Yeah. That one. It was me. So, but I'm enjoying my evening coffee. So this is my Let's Be Mild coffee. It says
This
coffee,
isn't your Brews
coffee.
and Cruise news show. You don't have
care.
to show off your coffee.
I don't care. It's this actually comes from like Korea. So it says coffee as sweet as falling in first love. And then
No one cares about
What?
Let's be together.
I have this amazing brew called Michelob Ultra. There we go. There.
Ooh.
It's
There you
only
go.
it's got 95 calories. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Gary, you're not
drinking
wrong.
Niagara water.
Okay.
It
That's-
tastes like water.
Really? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there you go. So how was y'all's week this week?
Besides the fact I've been in meetings all the time, it's been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty good. I got to host my first karaoke show in 13 years. I thought I was going to be terrible at it, so I decided to drink a whole lot and then became terrible at it because I was drunk.
Because you're drunk. Oh no.
No, I didn't. I wasn't terrible. It was fun. It was a blast.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I got my motorcycle license. And so
Nice.
yesterday,
How many times did you lay the bike
morning
down?
at the DMV? 0. I did not lay the bike down at all. So there you go.
I like from the traveling Manny's, so nobody remembers what the production meeting was about.
I told him he's not wrong.
We had the meeting. We did not take notes.
No. So we do got some things that we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about some of the changes that Carnival's making in its lineup of everything food related. We've got our main topic today, EA stuff for Carnival, and so using with disabilities. And we're going to talk about some exciting stuff. Reese had a crazy thing that happened that he wanted us to pre-announce, and so but his clone wasn't quite ready. Hadn't quite, the easy bake oven doesn't work as well. So
right. The clone doesn't have the charisma I do.
Yeah,
I think it's better for me to announce it.
Yeah. He's not the clone.
Did we clue Thomas in on this at all?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I may not remember what it is.
You'll remember. I will say that it's gonna be. We have a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to work out with it. So.
Oh yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah. So, do you want to make that announcement, or you want to wait?
Sure. No, yeah, I'll go ahead and make it. just keep your ears and eyeballs and everything out for the future, because the owner of my restaurant, Glamour, on 4th Street in Chartel in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, is going to allow us to do a live podcast from the stage in vinyl in my restaurant. So, yeah, we'll maybe work out something with tickets, get people to come down and see us. Hopefully we have some Oklahoma fans that won't have to travel so far. But if anybody does want to travel, hopefully you'll have time to do so. Like I said, it's still going to be a little ways off. We got to figure out all the details, the ins, the outs, the legalities, all that.
The who's or what's. It's
exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking about the fact that I only have one microphone. We had to figure out how to do our setup.
I got mine, and he's got his.
They have microphones there.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
So we might be able to just use their setup.
Yeah,
so that might be
kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, very cool. And we do have microphones, but the computers are very picky about how many things you can plug in and use at the same time.
And I was thinking we should reach out for a guest. I was thinking we should reach out to Johnny Depp, because I feel like he would have a lot of information about ships and stuff. So I feel like he would be the perfect guest for our live.
Okay, so we need to reach out to Johnny Depp. I thought it would be Tom Cruise, because Cruise is in his name. So
I mean, we were parked next to Tom Cruise's cruise ship. I mean,
well, it's a Scientology ship.
Well, I mean, he's the leader of the Scientologists.
I thought you were like saying his personal cruise ship, which I was kind of picturing as like a little bathtub boat, because he's a little person.
Oh, oh, so funny. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about some of those changes that Carnival had. So one of them, like there's been like 1,000 changes recently, I think. So Carnival keeps making change after change, and especially since it's been like a couple weeks since we've really done the show, or it feels like it anyways. And so the one big change was they're bringing back the Diamond Lunch, which you got to be a Diamond member to go to. And that's going to be interesting. I'll be able to report on that soon. So
right.
Just gonna let us know how fancy that lunch is, huh?
Yeah. If I can invite somebody, I'll definitely invite Tom, because he appreciated so much the other event.
I mean,
Tom what other
pretty
event?
Good at covert operations. I'm sure he's good at it.
I mean, I'll be able to get into the platinum party on my own next time. So,
well, I don't know how you would, if you're not platinum.
I will be platinum on my next cruise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. You will be platinum very soon, I guess. So
on my next cruise.
So
Gary has an opinion about this
no more sneaking in, right? So no more sneaking in, because you definitely snuck in last time.
I did, and
you
sort
did
of.
Hey Tom, where are you right now?
I'm in the Platinum and Diamond reunion party.
Yeah, with a drink. Woo! No, where's Tom? We know where he is. He's a traitor to all your gold cards, because he came to the platinum thing. He came to it. He's a traitor. He's a traitor.
Did anybody
I snuck in.
Did anybody else notice the lady that got up behind the video? Like, oh shit, I don't want to be on video.
I don't care. We pre-warned everyone that they were going to end up on a video. So there you go. Or at least Tom did. They didn't like it. So
I mean,
oh, Tom, I can't see your face.
Well, yeah, I mean, why would you want to see my face?
I'm just saying. I've waited to this point in the podcast to point out that I can't tell.
You can't tell what
you're pulling a me
No, I
What
you know,
what you hiding, bud?
Mr. Wilson,
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? You put it down.
I trimmed my beard too far. Okay, I did a one instead of
What? Look at the baby. Look at
I would like to touch the baby.
No.
Go pick your cheeks. Oh wow, man. That is hilarious.
I think it makes you look more Hispanic without the facial hair.
Well, I mean, let's see here. With the facial hair, I could, people have thought that I was, Middle Eastern. I've been a Cuban, Colombian. Without it, I'm Mexican. I am anything but Filipino.
Yeah, So now you're officially Baby Buddha. So there you go. Oh, yeah.
Gary says, "Oh my!"
Gary says, "Oh my!"
And then he's like, "That looked awesome." Well, thank you, Gary.
You do actually. You look quite well. So that's awesome.
I don't feel right. It didn't. Yeah, it feels
didn't
weird.
Feel right. Yeah.
No.
Well. So Carnival is also making changes. They did this whole thing with the Carnival Dream, where there was, where they were testing out the new meals basically, and so they've had some success, I guess you would say, and so Carnival's going to make these changes kind of across the board now. And
did you notice that they brought the cheese plate back permanently?
Yeah.
Now, if you could only convince them to bring the pork chop back that you've been crying
right?
about.
I love the pork chop, man. But so it's going to be introduced. So they're going to be rolling it out on the Carnival Horizon, the Carnival Sunshine, the Carnival Vista, and
the Radiance.
The Radiance. And so they're going to kind of go from there and start getting those put out. And so that's awesome. Some of the enhanced menu things is going to be a Hawaiian shrimp roast poke. Oh wow, roasted duck rolls. So there you go. Grilled swordfish, Cornish game hens, salad entrees, and some desserts like the Dutch double chocolate. Is it pave, P-A-V-E, and a rich chocolate cake. And then and then they're gonna have a refreshing banana cream pie, which I'm hoping is the banana cream pie that we all know and love. Pokey, it's pokey, or is that's the oh no, that's the other one. So okay,
I just
Gary,
had a
you got
bowl at the sushi place today.
Did you?
Okay,
was that good?
Oh, it was so good.
God.
Had yellowtail.
Well, so those are the major changes there. So we will see how that all goes. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. But so how do you guys feel about the new menu changes?
I want to see how fat these ducks are that they're able to fry their rolls.
I know.
I'm kind of excited about trying them at some point.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it all sounds good.
Because for the past 12 years, we've been eating the same thing at the main dining room. It's kind of good for a change.
Yeah, except for when that change includes removing like pork chops. But and they had all that fried chicken they could have removed, but yet they chose the pork chop.
The fried chicken isn't on the menu anymore.
I don't care. It should never have been on the menu. They should go back in time and remove it from the menu. Like if I had a time machine, okay, that's what I would do with the time machine. That would be my contribution with the time machine, would be go back in time and make sure they never put the chicken on the menu.
You know, now that Emerald is the dude in charge of the food,
Mhm.
you know, he could probably fry up some good chicken.
Yeah, you think he'll take it up a notch? Is that his thing?
Yeah. Bam!
Oh, bam, bam, bam.
Let's kick it up a notch. Yeah.
I don't know what their sayings are. So,
Well, I mean, kick it up a notch is his, and bam is his. So
is it okay? I thought
See,
we were doing Flintstones. Bam, bam.
That's the one that does the little thing like that.
That's Salt Bay.
that's Salt Bay.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know.
Completely not cruising related, but Salt Bay has a restaurant in Vegas that is like ridiculous and super expensive just to pay him to walk out and do the salt thing.
That is the dumbest thing.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
a hustler right there.
I know, right? Like they pay a lot of money for that guy to, I almost said MFer, to show up and like sprinkle stuff over his arm.
Someone said that his steaks are actually not that good. I don't know. I mean,
They are if he
steak is
got
a steak.
salt bouncing off of his elbow.
then you got elbow salt, and that's
Yeah.
disgusting.
It's the secret seasoning. So
It's a little bit of salt, a little bit of ashy elbow.
Yeah.
You know, before
odd.
I even knew who that guy was, I kept seeing the memes with him. I thought it was
Mhm.
Robert Downey Jr.
I can see it too. That's really funny. But no, his restaurant is over there. It's right by Park MGM
Okay.
and in Vegas, and it is ridiculous. Kind of right by New York. So, but anyways, we do have an announcement for the show.
Do we?
Do we want to talk about it? So we've been doing lives for
3 months, 4 months.
3 or 4 months, a few months. We've been doing some lives. We've been doing it weekly, trying to keep up with everything, but things aren't the easiest for us to keep up with on a regular schedule. So that's why Monday got changed to Tuesday, and then we were doing Sundays, and then it makes it difficult to kind of keep up with everything. And so we decided to try something new for a while and keep the lives a little bit more special by
It's because Trevor is a
reducing-
politician.
I'm not a
Okay.
politician.
He's a he works for the government. That makes you a politician.
You know, no one knows where I work.
He works for the CIA, damn it.
No, I don't. Anyways. But no, like it's just hard to keep up with the schedule. But what we're going to do is we're going to make it more special by reducing the number of lives that we do. The show is not going to change. It's still going to be a weekly show, but our lives will be a little bit more scheduled, and probably once a month we'll do a live, and our lives will probably unleash a lot of really craziness on each live. So yeah, so be prepared for
So
a
now that our
crazy
fans-
live.
Now that our fans know who you work for, do they need to be worried about being kidnapped and turned into clones like me?
Not
Not
like you.
Me again.
You, dang it.
We need another clone now. Thanks.
Hang on. I've got to. Okay. You can hit the button. Okay. They're loading the new one in.
Oh,
Here he is.
oh, thank
There's
you.
the new one.
Thank you
There
for
he is.
letting me back on the show, guys.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
I am the funny one.
you are the funny one. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
so the funny.
Oh God. So dumb.
Well, you're the one who put it on the thing. Now he's gonna.
I know.
He's gonna say it every time.
Hang
Love
on.
it.
I gotta change this now too. No, you.
You could change my name.
I could. How did he end up being Baby Buddha?
What the hell?
Just
You didn't
now
even
realizing that. Oh, that is so good.
He can't figure it out.
What the hell?
That's really funny. Oh, so yeah. So, Mr. Kennedy, I heard a rumor. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. I don't know how the song goes. Anyways, so that you have some stuff that you would like to cover today.
Well,
something that's been requested a couple of times, maybe
Yeah.
6 for the last 6 months.
It's been less than 6 months.
It's probably been about 6 months because I'm terrible at requests, and I'm sorry. It took Mr. Kennedy to do it.
So we're gonna do some ADAs. We're gonna be mobility issues on this one. We're probably gonna split it up between this and maybe some other types, but
Okay.
And we're gonna deal with Carnival only at this point because I can only imagine that they're probably the same. Princess does have a different embarkation now for it because they're doing a color system, and the color system is like priority and non-priority and people with mobility issues.
Mobility, yeah.
So, but as far as all of the ships are ADA compliant. They all have elevators. They all help with the elevators and everything. Do have auditory alerts where dings or tells you what floor they're on. They're all the elevator buttons are made to where if you're in the elevator in a wheelchair or a scooter, you can reach them without having to stand up. What is that chewing sound?
Don't know.
I know. I was on mute.
Okay, but now he's giggling. But so of course, all the floors have braille to tell you what side you're on, what floor you're on, and stuff like that. All the placards that tell you your rooms have braille on them so you can see. But anyway, so the limitations: you can get a fully ADA room, which is a bigger bathroom, a bigger shower, has rails and no step ups into like the bathroom or anything like that, and it's got a wider area so you can fit a full size wheelchair in there or anything else, or you can get one that's half, or one side, which means that one side of the bed is ADA compliant and the other side isn't. It's just one single bed. Now if you have one person in the room and you have a wheelchair that can fit through the door, you don't have to get the ambulatory room or ADA room. However, the wheelchair does have to be able to fold up, as the same with the scooter. It has to be able to fold up and fit into the closet.
Okay.
The ADA rooms have wider doors and bigger areas so that you can fit at least a maximum of 2 scooters in there. So, and they do recommend if both parties in the room are in wheelchairs or have to use a mobility scooter to get a fully ADA room.
Yeah.
As far as restaurants and all that, they are ADA compliant. They do, whenever you're booking, they do ask that you let them know. If you're booking yourself, there is a question that says, "Do you have a disability?" That way they can find out if you're ambulatory or not. Because if you're ambulatory, you may be able to get away with a regular room. If you're not, then that's when you start getting into the handrails and things like that, and they have to get into an ADA room.
Yeah.
Also, doing that, they let the maitre d' know that you have to be on the first floor or something like that to accommodate you, so that because going to a lot of the upper decks are hard to get through because of the amount of people, and the lower deck of the NDR isn't. Now a lot of the ships from the Vista class up, so Vista, Panorama, Horizon, all the way up to what will be the Jubilee, and also the Radiance, they all have pool lifts. So you can that doesn't keep them, people with handicaps to go swimming or anything like that. They're more than welcome to use the pool. And also, I thought that this was cool on the celebration, in the the one public bathroom I used happened to be a one of the ADA bathrooms, and it was a room. It was an entire room, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, not only did I feel like I was in Star Trek because it was an automatic door that you waved your hand and then you go in and it closes, but it was an entire room.
Yeah.
So,
On the celebration up on the Serenity deck, I went into one of the bathrooms and it was just a glass wall of it was like a mirrored, and you walked up to it and it would open up, and it had the women's restroom on one side, men's going straight forward. And I went in there and it was the nicest bathroom that was on a cruise ship I've ever seen. So it was I videoed in there. I walked in and I was like, I gotta video this. There was nobody.
at least did you get stuck in it like you did at the one on the Sunshine? I mean,
well, yeah, the one on the Sunshine was awful. That was like I had to step up on the toilet and to even freaking close the door. So because it swung inside and there was no room to close the door. So the alcohol may have been involved in some of that. So
probably, But
now
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say with ADA rooms, you will want to double check if you're booking, through an agent or your PVP. You want to make sure that what they are booking is the room that you need, because if you don't, you can be turned away at port. There was an incident, I think it was Princess, that they had some people that were blind that actually showed up onto the to the cruise, and they usually have somebody that assists with blind passengers. Well, they had nobody ready to assist.
Yeah, and Virgin had the same problem with one of their blind passengers too.
Yeah, and so these two people got turned away at a cruise because there was nothing to do. Like they weren't ready for them. And now, supposedly, it was no fault of their own because they had told somebody that they were blind, but something happened in the process and it never, got reported incorrectly, I guess. So,
but they do ask that other cruise lines like Norwegian and I believe MSC ask that you let them know at least 60 days prior to the cruise. But I would let them know at the time of booking, because you never know. I mean, I've had a friend who didn't let them know, and then they were already 90 days out from their cruise when he booked, and they didn't have an ADA room for him, so they had to
and Carnival's really good, even if you have some mobility issues. Like if you remember, because it was you you had knee surgery before a cruise, and we were going through, this is back when we had big giant lines whenever you were trying to get on the ship, and it was like a big giant line, and they were like, sir, just come through here, because you were definitely having a tough time walking. And that
was also that was in New Orleans, and I actually got
so nice.
I got in the wheelchair. Of course, I had to go through the metal detector like 3 times because I forgot I had my knee brace on. And one of our other friends had to yell at me, "Hey, Buddha, do you have your knee brace on?" Son of a So
well, that was really nice that they were able to do that right then and there and get you set up. So
I mean that they'll see that you're limping or something, and and then they put me on with the mobility people, because like Diamond, Platinum, and the weddings and the people with issues walking, so we kind of had faster to fun without having faster to fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I want to do my part for the mobility impaired, and this would go straight out to the ladies in the hover round gang, the mowing down the unawares in the casino. I'm going to make them a T-shirt that says "Hell's Nanas," and it's going to be kind of modeled after these two ladies right here. I'm going to bring it on the ship, and when I find them, I'm going to give them their Hell's Nanas shirt.
Well, they're supposed to, drive at a safe speed according to the Carnival's website.
Yeah.
But now they don't.
Oh, those
do
ladies
that.
don't care. They don't care.
No, they don't.
They're bad
But-
to the bone.
But another thing that you have to do is, if you on your porch, you have to make sure that if you have a wheelchair or a scooter on tender porch, you have to verify that the tenders, or whatever you want, water shuttles, whatever you want to call them. I still call them tenders. They'll always be tenders to me. But you have to make sure that they are ADA compliant. There are some that will not let you go to get off the ship if it's at some of the ports that are tender ports. So you want to verify that and the listing is on Carnival's website of what ports that are tenders, and the availability of ADA compliant tenders.
Yeah.
Which brings me to a complaint.
I hang on. Before we do the complaint, I would like to now show a video of said compliance with ADA and everything else. So here we go.
Remember, but it's alright, just dance, it's gonna be okay. Just dance,
That was awesome.
I'm sure we won't be copyright strikes for that.
I've seen.
I forgot about the music. It was really loud in my ears.
It was.
But I love that video.
I mean, I can't. It was in a group that was complaining that a disabled veteran there wasn't a ramp leading from deck 11 to deck 12 on, I believe it was the Dream, or maybe it was the Breeze.
Yeah.
But they don't need a ramp to go from 11 to 12 because there's an elevator. The elevator makes it compliant.
Yeah.
And why would you want to take a ramp from 11, I mean, that's just crazy. Why make a ramp whenever you've got limited area to? You would have to have a ramp from every floor to every floor also.
Yeah. Now, are we talking like a skateboard ramp? Like
a wheelchair ramp.
Oh, okay.
This is an ADA subject.
Just wait down there, Grandma. I'm gonna drop in.
I was just picturing that, and I thought that was funny in my head. So there you go. Oh, it's too funny.
But on Carnival's website, there is PDF maps to show all the handicap bathrooms and anything else that you would need for the ADA compliance.
Yeah. Grandma gonna catch air. That's what Gary said.
Oh, sweet Grandma, you got pegs?
Have you seen Have you seen the video of the extreme wheelchair? This girl in a wheelchair, aided by Tony Hawk, was doing half pipe tricks in her wheelchair.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
This was a tall half pipe too.
Yeah. Well, so do we got anything else to cover?
Got nothing else. I'm good.
Reese, you good?
Welcome back, Reese.
Welcome back, Reese.
Well, you were here last week, didn't you hear?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you were technically. So, I mean, for a moment.
Yeah. I mean, you did have an accent, though.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
and way prettier hair.
Yeah, we were cooking that clone a little too long. So,
I think you had a German accent or something. I can't remember what kind of accent you had.
El Crapitan number 2 is kind of half baked, so we've got to get this figured out. So, well, anyways, Definitely jump on over to our Facebook page over at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We have the podcast group. We have
You really?
we have a Facebook group and we have a Facebook page.
Breathe, buddy, breathe.
I don't want to. And we also have the Speak Pipe page where you can leave us a voicemail and we'll play it on the show. And yeah.
How come you could say Speak Pipe page? Speak Pipe.
I really concentrate on it now. You can see me.
Yeah,
when I say it, I really scrunch my face up. And
you couldn't say we've got a Facebook page and a Facebook group, but you could say Speak Pipe.
Yeah. Speak Pipe page. So, anyways, just join it, and there you go. You'll have a good time. And so, anyways, just know that you are unique, you are special, and you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
Shave the foosball tables. Bye-bye.
See ya.
This song is for the blue card reads. Every night in my dreams,
Or red
I
card
see
rookie.
You, I feel you, that's how I know you. Go on, near, far, whatever you are. I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you are here in my heart, and my heart will go on and